I'm going to talk to you guys about the Nintendo products I used, starting from the ones I used early on, and to the current one I am using. We're going to start off with the Game Boy Advance Sp that my sisters had. I had three sisters at the time, and they each had their own. They had three, so yeah, I used them. I actually used all. But my favorite one to use was the blue one. The least one I used was the silver, the gray one. The second one I used was the red one. So we had a blue, silver, or gray, and red. And I played some games on it. The game I could currently remember is the Simpsons one. I believe it was called Hit and Run. I believe that's the game. And there was some other. I'm not sure if I don't count any Mario games on there or any others. I know there was one other. I just forget. I know how the tune goes, but I'm not sure. But anyway, we can move on from that and move on to the second. So, in the middle of the 2000 era, that time, the DS came out. Nintendo DS came out. And when it hit the American market, and it hit American shelves, my sisters, two of them, got that. One was the black one, and the other with the red on it. So it was red and black. That one, something happened to that. I'm not talking about that just yet. The other, we still had the black one. And the game I remember playing on it was, yes, there was a Mario game. Forgot which one. And Pokemon Diamond version. That was my favorite one to play. And yeah, that was fun. That game was amazing. Caught a lot of cool Pokemon. There was one in this game. That was a great one. I forgot what was my favorite Pokemon, but we can move on to that and go to the next one. So in 2012 is when, if we all know, the 3DS around that time. So I got that one in blue. No, that was a great one. I do remember I picked up one game when I was in Florida with that. It was Sonic Generations, and then a dinosaur game. Not sure. I didn't play it much, but I did check it out. But Sonic Generations was my favorite. Also in 2012, my friend picked up the Wii U, and we played on that. We played with him. I think one Sonic Racing game, and Luigi's Mansion. He also had Skylanders, I think, but I didn't like playing it. But Sonic Generations or Luigi's Mansion and others, we all know how the Wii U did. And then I haven't played any Nintendo games in a while, so we can fast forward years and years later to 2023. And that's when I decided I want to buy a Nintendo, pick up something else. And I picked up this guy, the Nintendo Switch Lite, in 2023. And I bought so many games with this. I can tell you what games I have. There's a lot in here. I picked up Minecraft was the first game I picked up. Super Mario Maker 2. What else? A few games. I picked up Doom, Cuphead, FNAF, Zelda, basically all these, except for the two games right here and the red games. Those are for hint. Yeah. And another game. And then, which was, I believe, possibly last year. Yes. I can't forget that. So I picked up this big guy, this Switch 2. Now, you might think, this is just a cover protection. So if I pull out this case, you can see the Switch 2. And I saw the trailer, I saw the announcement, I wanted that. So what I did was save every everything, and with the help of my mother, I picked this up. And as you know, there's a few games you saw in here that I did get. The first game for the Switch 2 was Cyberpunk, still playing that. Madden. There was another game, Goat Sim, Persona 3, Poppy Playtime, Bendy the Dark Arrival. Yeah. So that's quite of my Nintendo history. Whenever there will be a new Nintendo, whenever that comes out, maybe I probably won't get the Switch. If the Switch 2 Lite comes out, I probably won't get that. I'll probably wait for if it ever comes, because of the shortage of you know what, CPU, RAM, and memory. Thanks a lot, AI. But whenever the Switch 3 comes out, I'll pick that up. Hopefully there won't, if the price isn't too expensive. I think we might know that might be the case. So if you like this video, why don't you hit the like button, subscribe, comment, tell me what Nintendo product you first started using it and what year you started using it, or your current one you're using. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.